Four NBA picks and player props for Saturday, January 4th. It's My Guy Knows a Guy here on my sports betting predictions channel. Let's continue with my free NBA predictions for Saturday. Before we continue, subscribe to my channel now, hit the like button for me, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming predictions videos. Help this video get as many likes as possible before the games tip off. I really appreciate everyone taking time to watch my videos. Let's get to the picks for today. My first pick comes in the game between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets tonight. The Sixers are laying 7.5 points on the road in Barclays Center. Things went sideways for Philly after they were blown out by the Golden State Warriors the other night. That game was on national TV and it was never close. And the Sixers received a lot of criticism after that game. The Nets, on the other hand, are coming off of an upset win on the road against the Milwaukee Bucks. But their best player this season, Cam Johnson, injured his ankle towards the end of that game. He's listed as questionable for this game. On the Sixers side of things, Joel Embiid is still listed as questionable for this game. Since Joel Embiid returned to the lineup in December, the Sixers are 6-2, and overall things have stabilized defensively for the Sixers' big three of Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey. Up until their blowout loss against the Warriors the other night, lineups consisting of those three players have started to force more turnovers from opposing teams. After their well-documented terrible start to the season, I still consider this Philadelphia 76ers team to be an ascending team recently. My prediction for this game is predicated on Joel Embiid playing. My pick for this game is the Philadelphia 76ers minus 7.5 at minus 110 odds to win 1 unit. The Brooklyn Nets are a well-coached team, but with Cam Thomas and Cam Johnson both banged up a bit, I don't think the Nets will be able to keep up with the Sixers for 4 quarters. My next pick comes in the game between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. Both teams are shorthanded going into this game. Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors will not be playing tonight, and Ja Morant, as we know, has been out with a shoulder injury for the last few games. The Warriors were destroyed by the Memphis Grizzlies in their previous matchup, which was played in Memphis just a couple of weeks ago. And normally I'd be inclined to take a team to get revenge in this sort of scenario, but I really do think that even with Ja Morant out of the lineup, this is a complete mismatch of styles. Yes, the Grizzlies defense did not play very well last night against the Sacramento Kings, but this Grizzlies team is very good defensively per 100 possessions and when you adjust for pace, and they have one of the best transition offenses in the NBA. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bane will be a handful for the Golden State Warriors tonight. I do think it'll be a closer game than the previous meeting, but this Grizzlies team is 5-0 against the spread on the second night of a back-to-back this season, and they're 10-1 against the spread after a loss this season. So I'm actually sharing 2 picks for this game. The first pick is Memphis Grizzlies first half plus 1.5 at minus 115 odds to win 1 unit. And my second pick for this game is the Memphis Grizzlies plus 2.5 at minus 110 odds for the full game to win 1 unit. My fourth and final pick for this video is a player prop, and it comes in the matchup between the New York Knicks and the Chicago Bulls tonight. I've highlighted Nikola Vucevic on the screen here for a reason. It's worth noting that Vucevic is currently in trade rumors involving the Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. If you've been watching his game for a while, you know that he has a solid inside-outside game, and players with his skill set have been giving the New York Knicks problems this season. He's also well rested for this matchup. The Bulls lost against the Wizards 3 days ago, and when Nikola Vucevic is coming off of 3 or more days of rest this season, he's averaging 22.5 points per game. He's only averaging 17 points per game over his last 5 games, but those games were played during a period with a bit of a compressed schedule for the Bulls. On the season, he's averaging 20 points per game. His points prop is currently 18.5 points, and he's cleared this line in 61% of his games this season. He's also cleared this line in 5 of his last 7 meetings against the New York Knicks. This is not an endorsement of the Chicago Bulls winning this game or covering the spread against the New York Knicks, but my pick in this game is Nikola Vucevic of the Chicago Bulls to go over 18.5 points at minus 110 odds to win 1 unit. I sent 9 NBA and NFL picks and player props in total to my FrenzyForecast.com newsletter readers, 7 NBA picks and 2 NFL picks and player props. Join FrenzyForecast.com, my VIP betting newsletter. The link to join is in the video description below. Subscribe to my channel now, hit the like button for me, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming sports predictions videos. It's My Guy Knows a Guy here on my channel. Best of luck with all of your plays today. I'll see you next time.